So something very interesting is kind of going on with this next generation iPhone SE, which is probably going to be the iPhone SE 4. Now, we all have kind of figured out, or kind of thought to ourselves, that that next iPhone is probably going to be the iPhone XR reincarnated. But this rumor that came out just yesterday on October 31st, but probably 2 days from when I'm posting this video, actually stated from Mac Rumors, they state Apple has not finalized details for iPhone SE 4 display. And it says 5.7 inches to 6.1 inch OLED and LCD screens under consideration. Now, this is a very, very interesting thing. Now, personally, if I can just say one thing, I am pretty sure Apple is not going to be putting an OLED display on the iPhone SE 4. Now, I hope I'm completely wrong. If there's ever been a point I'm wrong, I hope it's this one. I hope they put an OLED display on this thing. But because of cost constraints and because of the price tag they're probably going to try to hit, which is like $529 to about $599, I just don't see them going through and actually, making an iPhone like this with an OLED display. Although we do have the iPhone 12 with an OLED display that's kind of cheaper, I would probably say, this iPhone is probably not going to be having an OLED display and it's probably going to have an LCD display. But for them to go ahead and choose 5.7 inches to 6.1 inches is very interesting, because I just think it would be very interesting if they did do a smaller iPhone. Now, for some of those who don't know, the iPhone 12 mini is pretty much the closest one we have to about that 5.7 inch display. I mean, we do have like 5.4 inches on the iPhone 12 mini. So for them to go and make a 5.7 inch device, though I don't think we've had an iPhone that was exactly 5.7 inches. We've had the 5.8 inch iPhone 11 Pro, but for them to make a 5.7 inch one, I think would be very, very interesting. So on top of that, if we go ahead and go further into this, it says Ross Young, who's I guess a fairly reliable leaker. He specifically focuses in on displays. He basically mentions himself that Apple hasn't made a final decision yet, and there's 2 different panel sizes they can choose from. Now, I do think this could actually lead to some things in the future, and I think we should remember this leak, because I do think in the whole entire iPhone SE landscape, we might be getting 2 different new iPhone SEs. So we'll have an iPhone SE 3 that's still currently being sold, which I think is a waste of money, but then we could have an iPhone SE 4 and then an iPhone SE 4 Plus or something like that, where it could be a 5.7 inch panel and then a 6.1 inch panel too. So could we be getting 2 different iPhone SEs next year? I would probably say no. I think we're going to be getting one. And if I had to choose, I would probably say we're probably going to be getting that 6.1 inch panel. I think 5.7 inches is kind of too small, and it will be kind of too similar, I think, to the iPhone SE 3 in terms of size. I think most people like that 6.1 inch one, but I do think, people want to kind of differentiate, or maybe Apple wants to differentiate the top tier model like the iPhone 12 against the next one. And if they don't want to just, base it off how much bezel you have and how much, single camera setups or whatever, then it might make a little bit more sense for them to choose a smaller size. So I think it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.